everyone, welcome to Sewing on the Farm podcast. I'm your hostess Lori, and it's been many months since I've talked to you last. So I figured I'd just jump right in and show you a few things. I've been doing a lot of spinning. In fact, the Completely Twisted and Arbitrary group, I joined their Spin the Bin. I just happened to come across it on their board. So I spun my whole bin already, so I thought I would share with you what it is before I start knitting, or maybe sell some of it. Let's see, the first item was Ashland Bay Fawn Shetland Roving, and in order to spin my bin, I did not spin fine. I just had fun with it, and it's so squishy and soft. And I just want to knit this up into all kinds of things. This one, I don't know if you can see, there are some muted colors through it. I did try ice dyeing it just in the kitchen sink before I had spun it. So anyway, so this was 4 ounces. Then we had, what was this one? This one's a 50/50 Super Wash Merino Tessa Silk Blend. And it was 3 ounces, and my daughter actually dyed this one. She dyed the fiber again before I spun it, and I just love it. And again, it's squishy. Let's see. Then this one I wasn't a fan of, so I stuck it in the bin to make sure that I got it spun. It's also a Merino Tessa Silk in the colorway Mallard. And it was 3 ounces, if you can see. It's a lot greener than what it's showing on here. Think of a duck. Well, of course, mallard. Anyway, so that's another one. Then, let's see. Here's this one. This was 2 braids. It is by Sunset Fibers. And the colorway is Fireside. And it's a merino bamboo nylon blend, and so this is an 8 ounce skein, and it's really squishy too. They're also squishy. I haven't measured the yardages on them. I wound them off on the Nitty Naughty, gave them all baths, and then haven't rewound them. Maybe I'll get around to it. We'll see. This one is a Louette medium coupe worth, and it was 4 ounces, and it's not as soft, but I just love, it's still so squishy. I just love it. When I ply, I like to ply really tight and make it really round. I don't know if I'm overplying or not, but I like it, so I will keep doing it. Let's see. The next one, this was also 2 braids. This was Decentra Designs. This was 50% merino, 50% cultivated silk in the black light colorway. I got these 2 braids at Off, and I had to have them. They're just so pretty. There's greens in here too. But it's not, the green isn't showing up, just the blue. So it's like green, blue, black, iridescent prettiness. And I don't know what this is going to be yet either. Then, what else do we have? This one is Ashland Bay Superfine 15.5 micron white Australian merino. And this one was soft. And this was a 3 ounce bag of fluff. A lot of these I got in the Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month Club, which I did cancel this last month. Just haven't been real thrilled with what's been in the boxes, and I need to spin down my stash. There's been quite a lot of discussion over on the Ravelry boards about the Paradise Fibers and change in the management and all that kind of stuff. So we'll just see how it pans out. I wouldn't mind signing back up a little later when they get the kinks worked out, if it goes back to something I really like. But anyways, back on track here. This one was a white-faced woodland roving. And this one's more like the Coopworth. It's not as soft, but it's really springy. I just love it. I can't decide if I want to dye these natural ones, and if I do, if I want to make them striped. So many possibilities. Okay, next to the last in the bin is the Ashland Bay Gray Gotland Roving. This one was 4 ounces. This is just wonderful. I don't know if you can see the shine. It reminded me of hair. And it's really heavy. It's slick, it's shiny, it's dense, it's squishy. I just love it. I guess this is the breed that they use to weave the capes, or cloaks, I guess, for the Lord of the Rings costumes for the movies. So this was really fun. I'm not sure what to make with it. I almost want to get more. It's just really odd. And last in the bin, but not least, was Abstract Fiber 50% yak, 50% merino, and chocolate rainbow, and this was 2 ounces, and it's so pretty. So this was a ball. Anyway, I spent all of this. I finished it the beginning of March, and I just need to get on the boards and redo my post and do my declare post that I finished. And so that really got me motivated. Also, some other items that I've spun. I got a Malbrigo Noob, and it is a 2-ply. Oh, all of these other ones were all 2-plies. Yeah, I didn't do any 3 or 4 plies. They're all 2-plies. And most of it I spun on my pocket wheel and then plied on my Hanson E-spinner. This one, like I said, it's Malbrigo Noob. That's how you say it. I don't know what the colorway is, I forgot. But I got this also in a Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month club, and I could not stand the way it drafted. I tried pre-drafting it, yanking it, pulling it. I almost wasn't going to finish it, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to let it go however it wants. So there's some really thick spots. I'm thinking about making some boot toppers with this. I think it would be nice, but then I hate to because it is super soft. I believe it's 100% merino. So, I don't know, a hat, but I never wear hats. Maybe a cowl, chunky cowl might be pretty. Anyway, I really like this skein. I hated spinning it, but I like the end result. Here is my first bat that I've ever spun. This was, fiber in the mouth. This was from a prize that I won from the lovely lady at We Are Yarn, Miss Amanda. It is Barb's Blend, wool, bamboo, nylon, and it was 4 ounces. And I just, again, I don't know what I'm going to make out of this, but it's really fun. I got 80 yards. So yeah, it's fishable. Then I got a bunch of alpaca from my friend. She had some alpaca that she had processed. And I had some brown, and I peg loom wove with roving, excuse me, a rug with it. And it's super wonderful and nice to sit on, but the thing is shedding like crazy. So I think I'm going to take it apart and put a little twist in it and maybe try and reweave it. So with the rest of it, I spun just 2-ply, tried to get it kind of big and chunky. I have 2 skeins of this white or cream color natural that have been washed and dried. I have 2 more skeins just like this that's drying in the drying rack, and 2 skeins of brown. And I can't decide what to do with it. You know, I lay in bed at night and read the Ravelry patterns, trying to figure out what this wants to be. I'm thinking of a lap throw blanket. I'd really like to do striped brown and cream chevrons. So that's a maybe. Or I was thinking of doing like a giant barn raising square with it, and do some stripes with it. And then I thought, well, maybe with the cream I could dye two of the skeins, maybe a green or blue to go with the brown and the cream. I don't know. And then I thought maybe yellow, brown, and cream would be pretty. So I can't decide. It's super lovely. It's super soft. I just think a little lap throw would be wonderful for it. So anyway, that's what's up with that. Speaking of barn raising squares, I did the Minerva Turkey barn raising quilt square mini swap. I've never done a swap before, and it was super fun. My partner is Lori in Texas. She was Maddie's mama, and super sweet. I love my box. My favorite out of all the minis was this one. I knitted it up already, and it is Sunshine Yarns Classic Sock in Thailand Tiles. You know, I think my brother-in-law was here driving the tractor. I think he's done. And probably I might go say goodbye to him. So we might do a part 2 if he comes up to the door or not. So anyway, that's my second barn raising square I've ever done. The first one I did is this one, and it was out of just a Regia sock yarn. I got a little 50-gram ball off of eBay and didn't know what to do with it. I'm almost thinking it's too thick of a yarn. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Never know, I might end up with a bigger squares and smaller squares, because I joined the Socks That Rock sock club this year, the Rock and Sock Club. And this was the first shipment. And I got another shipment. It's in the mail to me. I should have it soon. I can't wait. These colors are totally crazy. I don't know. I keep looking at it. There's some orange in there. Trying to decide what in the world would I do with it, and I can't decide. Uh-oh. Got a quick text here. Let's make sure it's nothing crazy. Nope, not. Okay. So anyways, this is a medium weight, which I'm guessing is about, well, maybe this other one's just still a little bit bigger. But anyways, we'll see. This might end up being something for my daughter, or maybe some socks. Speaking of socks, I've been trying to make socks, and the dreaded heel just terrifies me. So, oh good, he's leaving. I have 2 socks on the same skein that I've been working on. I figured I would get them both to the heel, and I'll figure it out. I printed out the Fish Lips Kiss heel pattern, and I read it, and everyone says it's easy, and I don't know why I just can't sit down and think for a minute, but I might try and do that. I thought this one was the right length, but I think I'm going to go just a little bit longer on it. So anyways, I figure if I screw them up, I'll screw them both up at the same time. And this yarn, I just love it. I got it in Bend, Oregon when I went on a work trip. I popped into the yarn shop down there. It's Opal, and it's the Hunterwasser 676A, maybe, is the colorway. Yeah, so that's it. So exciting. Can't wait. I like the way it's knitting up. The colors are fun. I did get another skein of Opal while I was there. This is the Dancing Socks. Let's see, does it got a picture of it? Oh, here's the picture of it. Knit up. Anyway, I'm excited. And it's also a little bit thicker. I think these are too big for me. it's like 66 stitches on a size 1, and I think I could do less stitches and maybe even a smaller size and it would be fine. That's okay. They might be house socks because I'm the type of person I'll drive 3 hours out of my way instead of turning around and going a half-mile back. So I guess if it's okay driving, it's okay to do that with knitting too. Oh, I have one other thing to show you. Last night I started spinning a little bit of my Wensleydale lamb fleece that I got at Black Sheep Gathering last year. It's so cute and adorable and squishy. Look at the little, let's see if you can see the little bitty crimps on it. Isn't that cute? Anyway, and it's yay long. And it has, I guess they call it the little milk tips at the end. And I'm just leaving it on. I've been combing them, or not combing, carding them. And I'm not very good at carding. It's the first time I've used my cards. So I have a lot of fluff and stuff. So here is, I don't have very much of it going on, but there's some of the little curls and stuff, the locks that have stayed, and it's so soft. I'm not real crazy. It's a little bit yellower than I want, but I think more of it will wash out. I processed this using the fermented suet method, where I'd put a fleece in a bucket and let it sit outside covered up and get stinky and ferment, and then I put this in it and let it soak, and it's supposed to, the enzymes dissolve the lanolin off of it, and it feels good, but I'm thinking once I get the yarn done, it'll wash out a little more too. Who knows? So I have 2 Ziploc baggies just packed of this, and me being the completely unorganized person I am, did not weigh it before washing. Haven't weighed it yet. Is what it is. So I started on that. That's pretty fun. I think that's all I brought up here to share with you for the show and tell. Oh, there's this cute little Socks That Rock mini skein. Isn't that cute? I don't know how many yards it is. It says it's emergency sock yarn. Don't leave home without it. I guess you can just put it in your pocket and, you know, kind of love on it. Oh, one more exciting thing, and then I'll let you guys go and do whatever it is that you do when you're not watching me blabber to the iPad, is I got this book, Knitting Rules, and I got it from my library. And the exciting thing is my library did not have this book, and I did a search for it online, and it came up saying, we don't have what you want. Fill out a handy dandy form here and we will get it for you. So I'm like, yeah, right. So I filled out the form, and about 3 weeks later I got an email that the book was here, and so I went and picked it up, and I'm so excited. I'm already on page 147, and I just picked it up a couple days ago. And there's 24 pages with the index. So I've flown right through it. Totally hilarious. I love the book. It's educational. It's funny. Anyway, so I'm going to be trying to get some more books like that at the library. And then, you know, I bet y'all end up buying them, buying a copy of it anyways. But it's nice to be able to get it from the library and flip through it and see how it is. Well, I guess I will let you guys go, and thanks for hanging out with me. And if you have any questions, comments, ideas of what any of these skeins of yarn want to be, if any of them talk to you, please let me know. I'm the Frosted Cow on Ravelry and Frosted Cow on Instagram. So anyway, let me know. Thanks. You guys have a good day. Bye.